Hey guys, I'm Long Pamay. Welcome back to VBA A to Z. In our previous videos, you've learned many tips and tricks on how to design a professional user interface. To continue our series on how to build a real-life application, in this episode, I'll be showing you how to create input screen from start to finish so you can replicate something like this. If you've missed our prior videos, please find them from our playlist called Professional UI/UX. As always, project files and source codes are absolutely free for download, so you can easily follow these videos and also replicate them for yourself. The only request from you is to support my channel so I can keep sharing all these useful videos. So before we begin, please do not forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon for upcoming videos. First, let me give you a quick demo and then I'll walk you through step by step on how to create this screen and also show you the code behind it and explain them in detail. The user can use this input screen to create an expense report and add all the related expenses. Let's take a small example. Let's say that we want to record a team lunch. Okay, so we'll call this team lunch, something like this. Here we'll select 31st Jan. So once you select the first date, it automatically pre-fills all these three of them. So if you have more duration, let's say you're traveling somewhere, it could increase. Here the project could be networking. So the approver is going to be based on the user. There's an employee table at the back. I'll show you later. So let's say Tonya is going to approve it. I'll select the name. Let's say that the lunch was on the same day. And let's say we went to Mazelnov in this example. We'll book this to category meals and entertainment. We'll select the currency as USD and book it for 500 USD. Let's say this is the receipt from the restaurant. I'll add it like this. So once you're done, you click on add expense. It will add the data to a staging table at the backend and load it here to the table as well, like this. So let's say that you also took a taxi to go to restaurant. So let's say Uber. You can type here, though here you can't type. You have to select. So let's say this is taxi for $13. So here, without the receipt, also you can add, and let's say while coming back, you had to take a taxi over the office like this. So it's 17, it's 13. You'll see the total will change like this. Okay. So once all the expenses has been entered, you click on report, submit report. It goes to the backend and then uploads the document to document library. So let's say that you have like a business trip to Atlanta. Let's say you're going from 6 Jan to 14 Jan 2020. And let's say this is project X and Cole is gonna approve this. So some of the expenses related to business travel could be airfare. So let's say the merchant was US Airlines, and this will go airfare USD. Let's say this 1000 USD. So I'll just add a dummy one again. Let's call this something like this. Okay, so click add expense. So it could be, like you can add multiple expenses here. It could be hotel, let's say Hilton, and then we'll call this hotel. We'll book it to category hotel. Let's say this is let's say 900 USD. Click on add for an example. And let's say you have Starbucks daily Starbucks, and then this could be meals entertainment. Let's say this was for $12, and we'll add one more dummy, something like this, and I'll click on add. Okay, so I'm gonna keep on adding just to create a dummy record. So when it reaches the table is filled up, when we add one more record or more, you'll see a scroll bar is gonna automatically come out there like this. So let's say the last record was for $19. So if I scroll down here, you'll see $19 at the bottom. Okay, so I'm gonna walk you through all these different components within this input screen. Go step by step from the top till the end how to create all this. Okay, so I'm gonna close this form for now. In order for me to be able to toggle and show you how to create each of these, I'm gonna insert a new user form in PowerPoint. It's the same thing. I'm gonna insert a multi-page. So this is within the multi-page. First, we have report title, description, date, start and end date, project, and then the approver. Okay. So first was the text box. Two text box like this. So I'm gonna keep it very simple. Two text box like this. And the third one was a date picker. If you don't find date picker in your user form, there's a video within this channel. You'll find how to add them. Something like this. So keep the edges, you know, like keep it consistent so that it looks good, like this. First I'm gonna add a rough like this, and then we'll try to clean it up once we're done. So this one will be for the project, and then for approver, like this. And then once we're done here, what I did was I put something like this at the back, and change the background color to something bright like this. So Control K to send it back the background, this one. I'm gonna add this a bit higher, and then I added another label like this. And added the background color, something blue like this. And once I have this, you can drag this away for now, like this. I added all this caption. Let's call this title. So double click 2 times here, and then you should be able to type on top of it like this. So once you're done with this, you can align them from here to left like this. So all these controls, if you don't see all this, you can go to view, and then you should be able to see it from here. You need to enable all this, so, and then you can drag and drop all this to wherever you want, something like this. Okay, so once I did that, I removed the background and made this transparent like this. Yeah, so it looks much cleaner. I'm gonna bring this closer. So this is how I added all this, and now I made the effects for all this consistent. So the special effect for this is it like this, and this text box is a normal one, and here I added a multi-line to true. I enabled this property so that the user can, you know, like sample, let's say that. So they add a description, then it keeps on going to multi-line like this. Okay, and then this is the title. So I think the rest we have done in the first video. It's very similar to add. So I said the top portion here, we wrote a create new report, and I added this font, I think this, and bold to something like this. So you can put it like this, remove the background, you can change the font color to white, something like this. Well, okay, let's make it white. And there's another tag below that. Let's say it's this. So this is just to give an idea, like this. Yeah. Now talking about the combo box. So this is date picker. You can find it here. If you don't find, quickly go to add additional controls and go and find Microsoft date and time picker. Check this box, click on OK. Yeah. Now regarding the combo box, one small thing to note here is after you add this, if you want to let the user select from the drop down only, then you'll have to enable this feature in the style. You'll have to make it drop down list, so that way the user can only select and not type in their values. But if you have the style to a normal or default, which is style drop down combo, if you have this feature, they can still select or they can type in their own value as well. Okay, now the only different thing down here that is different is I think it's pretty much the same, only here in the amount. What I did here was I put in some code at the back that user are not able to, so I'm typing in the characters but it won't show up here, but instead when you type in a number only, it is going to show up here. So that's pretty much the only different thing between from the top section to here, because this is date control, this combo box and all this. So now here we already talked about how to add special effect to the button. So this is that part, and this submit and here, so you can add as well. Now let me quickly show you how to automatically fill in all this list, and then I'll walk you through this, and then we'll start talking about how to use the drop files, like here, like once you drag it automatically, like picks up the file name. And then next we'll talk about the table. Okay.